Hello and welcome back to the Willie Morgan Show with Manchester United icon Willie Morgan. Been a couple of weeks since we've recorded. How are you, Willie, and what have you been up to?
Well, we've been away, and unfortunately, we had some sad news, very sad news, because a very close friend of myself, obviously, in the family, Harold Riley, the great Harold Riley. So, anyway, and obviously we're thinking of Ashraf, his wife, and Katie and Sarah, daughters, and all his family. It's heartbreaking. As you probably know, he's been ill for quite some time. But it's always, you're never prepared, really. Considering, supposedly the greatest living, or was the greatest portrait painter the world's ever known. Painted, I mean, his list is endless. I don't know if you know a lot about Harold. Callum, do you?
I know he's painted you a fair few times and many other famous faces.
Wow. I mean, there's too many to, but some of them. Nelson Mandela. He's the only person that Mandela sat for. John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy.
Wow.
Loads of popes, royals. And in the sports world, obviously, going way back, Sam Snead, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, just the great Dave Thomas, the great Welsh golfer. And of course, football, Samat, Beste, Dennis, and as you mentioned, myself, very fortunate. So it's a great loss. It's a great loss personally. It's a great loss of the world. Anyway, on a brighter note, we've been to Turkey. I've never been before. All you listeners and viewers, I've never been before. I wish I'd have gone 50 years ago. They are the nicest people on this planet, bar none. I can't believe it. Because I always thought, Turkey, can you imagine Turks? They are the nice color. And the place was unbelievable. And we've been lucky. We've been most places in the world, beautiful places. A place called the Liberty Hotel, and we flew to Dalaman, something like that.
Yeah.
It's about an hour and 10 minutes from there. It was out of this world, apart from the people. And I don't know why they're so nice. There must be something wrong with them. They're smiling in the morning and everything. They were fabulous. The service was great. The food was great. The hotel was incredible. And I never dreamt it. I've been friends telling me for years, why don't you go to Turkey? Why don't you go golfing in Turkey? Why? Turkey? Who wants to go to Turkey? Yeah, I do. Honestly, anyone out there, you ever get a chance and you can go to that hotel, best thing you'll ever do. It's fabulous. Anyway, we're back. Didn't get burnt too much, just a bit. Met some nice people there. And also, I've got a congratulations. I should have got Cliff Richard to do that, didn't I? Congratulations. my pal Tom at Mere, who runs the golf side, and his wife Abigail had a little girl.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Ava. She's called Ava. So Thomas, I wish you all the best. I know there was a few problems. She was born a little bit premature, but everything's okay, and family are good. Anyway, pal, we'll do some more now. Abigail, hope you're listening. Tom said to say that. Only kidding. And also, Hardwick Pub's regroup. Cameron, again, down at Mere. Cameron been brilliant. Done a great job for me. So maybe he'll play me now, or maybe he won't. I know you listen as well. So other than that, nice to see Harry's back to form. Fantastic goal against Seville. Brilliant. I mean, he is back to form, the lad. And that pass he made for the goal the other day, brilliant. I mean, he just really off his form. What is this? What is Eric doing playing this guy? You know, we thought he turned the corner. The guy knows what he's doing. Really? Obviously, he doesn't. What's he doing? Apart from that, my bet with Vincent's not looking too clever because Newcastle are 2 points ahead of me. I'm gutted at the moment. Oh, I can't lose that bet to Vincent. It'll break my heart. Well,
That's motivation enough for the players.
You have no idea. Eric, what are you doing? Why is he still there? Anyway, and other than that, now things have, you know, I mean, City are obviously, I mean, we said they would win, and they're looking mighty good. I think at the moment, a great result for Arsenal last night. So we'll see. I think it's going to be tighter than people think. Anyway, I'm not interested in that. I just want United to finish above Newcastle. So I want, and that'll be my season. I'll be happy.
Well, the thing for United, obviously, you want them to finish above Newcastle. Absolutely, that's still more than possible. They've got a game in hand. They also play City in the FA Cup final. Given City's recent form, are you nervous thinking about that final?
You know, the problem is, do you watch it? I'm very reluctant to watch it. I hope, obviously, I hope we could turn them over. And, you know, you never know in football. No one. You just never know in football. Some crazy results, as you know. But on paper, it's not a match that I want to be watching. I don't think. So I think I might just tune in for the scores. And if we happen to be in front, then I can put it on. So, yeah, it's a great final. You couldn't write the script, could you? Man United, Man City at Wembley. It'd be brilliant. Be a great final.
I found it remarkable. It's the first time that both teams have ever played each other, or are going to play each other in an FA Cup final, which you think with all the years of the competition it would have happened before now. Yeah,
it's a weird stat, but yeah, no, I never met in a final. So, and you know, in fact, the one-offs, no matter who, yeah, City's a better team. We know that at the moment, but anything can happen again. Anything. You know, you never know. I mean, unless Harry's playing, maybe he'll score a couple for City. But other than that, we've got a chance. Obviously, we've got a chance. You don't get there if you've not got a chance. But I've got my arms, my legs, my toes and fingers. Everything's crossed, Callum. So, we'll see. We'll see. Can only hope.
There was some big breaking news today in the world of football. Your former teammate at Bolton Wanderers, Sam Allardyce, has returned to management, this time with Leeds United. He's got 4 games to try and keep them up. Your thoughts on his chances?
I think the word desperation comes to mind. You got to be desperate. Leeds, I don't know who's in charge of it anymore. Desperation, it reeks of it. So, nah, no chance. None at all.
The first game this weekend's away to Man City as well.
Yeah. The favourites, I think, Leeds, aren't they? Well, Sam's got a bet on City, sorry. No. I don't see it. It's a crazy move. Crazy move. Who in the right mind? Who's running the show at Leeds? You know, go out and get a young manager, get him in there. You're going down anyway, and let him get settled in and get ready for next season. That's what it should be doing. Sam? Ah, well, good luck to him. You know, no, I don't hope they do it. I don't like Leeds. So I would be telling a lie if I said I'd like to see them escape. No, get them down.
Another manager I want to ask you about, you mentioned Arsenal winning last night against Chelsea, is Frank Lampard. He's went back in at Chelsea as caretaker manager, 6 games as manager, 6 defeats. I mean, that's a hopeless record.
Well, he's obviously found a problem. You know, I rate him as not as a man. He's failed everywhere. Why would you bring in someone who gets sacked there, sacked there, sacked there? Why? For me, as you know, I thought he was the best club player for 15 years in this country. The best club player, midfield player. He was fantastic for Chelsea. As you know, very poor international, just like Gerrard at Liverpool. Great club player, international, average. And Frank was average international. But as a club player, for me, he was the best. I would have had him in my team all day long. Great player. And you know, obviously you want them to do well, come through. And I like Chelsea. I like Chelsea because I've got loads of pals who are big Chelsea supporters. And I like Chelsea. But it's, again, why do you bring them back? Why? It defies all logic. Get somebody fresh in who change something. They're in a bad way. I mean, they're lucky at the end of the season, not at the beginning. Otherwise, they'd be joining Leeds. So we'll see. Who knows what, you know, football, Callum? It's the only business in the world where you can get sacked 10 times and get a better job the next time. It's absolutely true. There is no other business in the world where you get the sack for being useless and get another job. Apart from football. The only business in the world.
Absolutely. And as you say, some of the decisions and managers that have came and went, it just beggars belief. I mean, the Tottenham guy, obviously Conte left, they hired Stellini, and he was put in as interim manager, and they sacked him after 2 games, and you think, I mean, why put him in the first place if you're just going to get rid of him?
Right. Well, the buck stops with the guys that appointed him. Why are they not sacked? Why are they not gone? Because obviously they haven't got a clue what they're doing.
Yep.
I mean, so many, I've lost touch with football. There's so many people behind the scenes. I don't know, you've got sporting director, football director, goalie director, centre forward director. I don't know what's there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Simple game played by simple people. Made difficult by coaches and people behind the scenes. I just don't understand it, but same at Man United. You know, you've got to look for the people who made the decisions behind the scenes. A, to bring players, and B, to bring managers in. It's the people behind the scenes that should be getting sacked for making bad decisions. So, anyway, who knows? It's just football. I think we should have stayed, you know, I should have stayed in the game, become a manager. I could have appointed you as my assistant. We could have got sacked 50 times and we'd still be in the game and still be managing.
Sounds great.
Golf. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy business. To be more so now because the money is mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. And they're still bad. It's like run by amateurs. They just don't know what they're doing. You know, the people should be behind the scenes, people who've been in the game, played the game, know what they're looking for. Even old managers, right? Managers, not coaches, and keep them there. And they'll know what they're looking for your next manager, if not moving up through the club. I mean, for me, if you've got a manager, assistant manager, then you've got a reserve team manager, and the next man, he knows, the reserve team manager knows exactly what's happening. So if the first team manager gets a sack or retires, in the main, back in the old days, they used to retire. There were not too many got sacked. I don't really remember that many at all. Do you?
That's true.
Who got sacked? I don't remember any of them who got sacked. They all retired in old age. Or a misdemeanor. But appointing and then keeping it in the club. Yeah, if the club's successful and the manager's retired, you just bring the next guy up because he's learned everything under him and you just carry on. That's the theory, if you've got the right person. On the other hand, if he's not the right person, he shouldn't be there in the first place. So it is what it is. And it's nice that we can talk about it.
Also, Lionel Messi set to leave Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. A U-turn there. They expected him to stay, but a decision that looks as if it's been made where he's going to depart in the summer. Are you nervous that he could join a team in England, but it would probably be Man City, if anyone, because of Pep?
I can't see him coming to England. I hope he does. But I can't see that. He is now in a situation, and yeah, of course, he's worth hundreds of millions now, but he can go to Saudi Arabia or go to America 2 seasons and earn like £1 billion. Why would he come here? They can't pay him that much. And I know the Saudis own city, unless they're paying him behind the scenes, there won't be wages, it'll just be a lump sum paid whatever you want. He will go, he will now be, what he won't want to do though is go for money to a bad team and go out with a whimper. He won't want to do that because he's the greatest player on the planet. He'll want to be in a good team while he's still playing. You know, he doesn't need the money. So he'll want to be with the best team for the best money he can get. And that's what I don't want to go to City, but he certainly won't come to United. Well, he could play centre half. I mean, Stevie Wonder could play centre half. No, I don't. I just don't know. I hope wherever he goes. I mean, for me, I will watch him every time I can because he's a genius and he's just great to watch. I love him. I really do. And wherever he goes, I obviously wish him all the best. And we were having chatting in Turkey, funnily enough. In fact, I met a Rangers supporter in Turkey. You're the only Rangers supporter there is, isn't there? Oh, sorry. And you were in Turkey and they were playing. Oh, never mind. Now, great guy. Him and his wife, they're absolutely lovely people. And we were talking about it and it came up, oh yeah, the Messi and Ronaldo. I said, no. No, there's Messi. Then you can have a look at whoever else you want. Messi's no league of his own, a world of his own. There is no one comparable in any way, shape, or form in the game that we know. No one. And I said, Haaland, yeah, great. He's a goal scorer. He's not the greatest player. He's a goal scorer. He's a great goal scorer. But as a player, you know, if somebody's not creating chances for him, he's not going to score goals. With Messi on the ball, and he does all, I mean, there's a million things. He's beating past. He's fantastic to watch. It's a different entity. Yeah, great goal scorers, and there've been loads over the years, but that's what they are, and they're great at it, and you need them, obviously. The object of the game is score goals. But you have to have someone to create the chances for these people. They don't create them on their own. So, wherever it goes, I'll be watching anyway.
Plenty of questions, and as always, first one from Sean. Did you enjoy seeing Celtic beat Rangers at the weekend?
Sean, is the Pope a Catholic? Behave. Of course. And you know, as you know, and you've probably heard if you listen to this show, I have loads of Rangers supporters who are very good friends, close friends, play golf with them, I mean, all over. And I love them. But I'm still delighted that we beat them, obviously, because they'd be delighted to beat us. So, yes, Sean, absolutely over the moon. 1-0, yeah, one's as good as 10 at the end of the day.
The next one is from John. He asks, what is your opinion of Graham Souness? He's just announced again that he's leaving Sky Sports at the end of the season. What's your opinion of him?
Yeah, Graham was opinion as a player. Yeah, Graham's a super player. He was Nobby Styles, Tommy Smith, even, Dave Mackay. Great to have in your team, great in midfield. As a person, fantastic. Absolutely wonderful person. I know he looked grumpy or not. He's not. He's a fabulous person. And I love him to bits, John. So there you go. Even though he played for Liverpool, didn't matter. I love him to bits. He's a great guy.
Brilliant. Next one coming in from Frank. He asks, Harry Kane has scored over 200 Premier League goals. The record is 260, held by Alan Shearer. Do you think Harry Kane will beat Shearer's record?
The way Tottenham are playing, Frank, no. But the records are there to be broken. I mean, he's been fantastic for them. And again, at the end, he's a goal scorer. I wish we had him. I wish we had him 5-6 years ago. But he's just a natural goal scorer. And he'll score goals wherever he is. I don't know. I've never met Harry Kane. He comes across as very nice. I know Alan Shearer pretty well. He's a great guy. So for Alan's sake, I hope he doesn't break the record. I must be honest. I hope he doesn't. But I like Shearer. He's one of the good guys.
Well, in terms of Kane, he's heavily linked with United this summer. Obviously in the market for a new striker. He's getting to that age where he'll be 30 in the next kind of year or two. Would you still sign him at this age? Do you think he could do a job for at least 2 or 3 seasons?
Easy. Goal scorer. Do you think we've got a team that can provide chances for him? If you ask Rashford. I mean, they provide chances for him. It comes to United. The problem we have at United is, we have no defence. None. Absolutely none. We're diabolical. So unless we can get in front, even getting in front at Tottenham and losing 2 goals to them, heartbreak. I know Vincent was happy, but yeah, I know he was gloating because he was with me in Turkey. He was gloating. Anyway, I think goal scorer, they can play to the 35, 36, as long as people create chances for them. You've got to be in the right team to continue doing that. I mean, Spurs are struggling, pretty obvious. And he's still scoring goals, even in a struggling team. That tells you how good a finisher he is. Would I like him in my team? I'd love him to be up there with Rashford, playing up front with the Rashford, of course. Then again, I'd like Lionel Messi on the wing. Then we score a goal.
Last question we've got this week comes from Stephen. Who would you say was your favourite player to play with in your career? Out of all the players you played with, who was your favourite to play alongside?
Oh, God, Stephen. Well, how lucky I've been over the years, played with some of the great players. But the guy that, if I had to pick one, would be Brian O'Neill. And Stephen, you're going to say, who's Brian O'Neill? Well, he was a right half. We didn't have midfield players back in my day. We had half-backs. And Brian played right half behind me. And he fed me all day long. He would win the ball, get the ball, and give it out to me in the wing and leave me alone. And that's all he had to do, and that's all he did for 4 or 5 seasons. He just provided me with ball after ball after ball after ball. And he was a great little player, Brian. Right half. Yeah, I know everyone say, "Oh, would it be Paddy Crane or George Best or Dennis Law, Bobby Charlton, even Billy Brim, not Brian O'Neill." Stephen, sorry I don't know if that is the right answer for you, but it's a truthful answer. It'd be Brian O'Neill.
In terms of Brian O'Neill, do you think he could have played for a team like United?
Oh, easy. If they didn't have Paddy Crane at the time when I went there, I'm almost certain Matt would have signed Brian O'Neill to play right half. Because Paddy's a right half. Don't forget, it wasn't midfield. It wasn't a midfield player, it was a right half. And obviously great right half as well. Different type of player from Brian. But if he hadn't had Paddy Crane there, almost certain he would have gone and signed Brian O'Neill as well. So he went to Southampton from Burnley eventually. He was a great player. And he's my roommate. You know, we shared digs together. Yeah, I won't go any further, Stephen. I won't go any further. So, but yeah, of course, we were great friends. Great friends. Kids, you know, from 15, we were together at Burnley, came through the ranks. But yeah, he'd be the man in the trenches with me.
Great answer. Before we go, I have to ask you about your golf game at the moment. I don't want to jinx you, but how is it? And are you playing again very soon?
I played this morning with my grandson Alex. Yeah. I'm playing well. My golf's good. The only problem for me when I'm playing with Alex, he hits the ball 360 yards off the tee, sometimes 400. And I'm hitting it like 250. And I feel like I'm 150-year-old when I'm playing with him. Just can't. No, my golf's good. The course is fantastic. It's just been bought out again, by the way. We've got a new owner, and but the course is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to a nice long summer of good golf. And United finishing above Newcastle.
Finish above Newcastle, win the FA Cup, and hopefully Celtic can finish off and win the treble. That would be an ideal summer.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Well, they've won, you know, they've got 2 now. There's only 1 to go. So it's not a treble anymore, just 1. Isn't it? Just 1. Yeah.
That's true. Well, that's very true.
The rest, they've won the league, they've won the cup. So they've only got 1 to go, Callum. They won't let us down. They won't let us down.
No, I hope not. I hope not. Your usual message for the listeners before we go?
Yeah, wherever you are, you know, as I said, once again, like wherever Harold is, I hope it's a nice journey. Yeah, wherever you are, you know, take care of yourself and each other. And as always, may your God go with you.
Until next time, take care and God bless.